Alright, so now we're going to learn how to use the modifier called Subdivision Surface. Okay, very handy. So with this, you could just take a cube, okay, go into Object Mode, click on it, and go into Subdivision Surface. Then you up it, and I would keep it kind of low at first until you get used to it. You can always go higher, and you can always go back down lower too. So in order to edit this, we have to go into Edit Mode. And you'll find the original box. So this box represents this shape. And we can use our three tools that we learned last time: the Extrude, Inset, and Insert Edge Loop. Okay? Alright, so let's do that. And the mission is to have a low subdivision surface that can go higher in levels, but let's think about maybe a stump. Okay, how would a stump be modeled? And it's a good starter model too. So we have the ability to go vertice, edge, and face. Let's go face first. Let's start extrude. If I extrude, I extrude like that. So there we get our flat surface already. Boom, just by extruding. And notice by extruding, but keeping these shorter distance, it becomes a flat top. Okay, cool. Let's do that to the bottom. Let's extrude it out. Boom. Bam. So now I got the cool cylinder. Alright. So how is a stump? Well, I would say let's insert an edge loop right here. And that would make it so I can use this one, this face, this face, or this face, or this face, and extrude it out. So let's go back to face. Let's just try one side. So I'm going to take this one face, and I'm going to, let's say, inset the face. Boom. Alright, pretty good so far. I'm going to scale it, but I'm going to scale it so it's more a uniformed square. So now this is squared instead of a rectangle. Alright, let's extrude it out. Boom. Not too bad so far. Now, I would say this is more flat. Okay. And we can edit this as far as like, we don't have to keep editing the face. We can go into the vertices too. You'll see that these two vertices aren't showing up too well. So you can go into X-ray mode. And this will allow you to see vertices and highlight them. And we can bring those down. And this is where you start jumping into different views. Okay, grabbing these two vertices, manipulating those, manipulating these, getting this out here. I would say this looks pretty good, but we can try it to be more like this. Alright, and then we can insert some edge loops. This one. And you notice if you insert edge loops, now I got the ability to move those around. Nice. Let's jump into Z and see if that's turning out. It's turning out, but it's very uniform. So what we want to do is start shortening these up. And get something that looks like that. So we got one root. And then we can do that on the other side just the same way. So that would be boring to watch because you got one. Plus you need to know how to do it too. So this time I'll do one real fast. I won't narrate it as much. One thing I will share with this one, if I grab all these vertices at once, I can do a little thing called scale flat. So what I'll do is I'll scale these in Z, but it'll scale all of them flat. Here's a better demonstration. All these, see how they flatten out? So if I just scale in Z only a few times, it'll flatten it out eventually. Okay, I liked it before, so I want to leave that alone. And there we go. So there we got two. So what I would suggest is doing the two other ones, and then we have something to play with, and it might correlate to the assignment anyway.